just got done watching 1995's The Usual Suspects, starring Kevin Spacey, Gabriel Byrne, Chaz Palminteri and Stephen Baldwin. This one I've actually never seen before, even though I've heard about it so many times and even seen the twist ending numerous times. And yeah, this is going to be really bad, people. I'm sorry. For those who don't know, it tells a story of 5 men who are brought in, 5 con men who are brought in by the police for a lineup, and you know, not being found guilty, they plot revenge on the police. Except then this mythological kind of crime boss, Keyser Söze, kind of that they have apparently wronged over the years, wants them to pay back. Except, so they go on this like mission at this boat where there's supposed to be these drugs. Except everybody turns up dead, except for this one person, Verbal Kint, played by Kevin Spacey. And the police are questioning him, and he's narrating over this movie, and the police believe that Keaton, one of the men, played by Gabriel Byrne, is actually this Keyser Söze. It's I won't spoil this, because if you haven't seen the twist, then I think it would be beneficial for you to not know ahead. So I will not spoil that. If you know it, then please don't say it in the comments, but tell me what you thought of it. But yeah, so this is an amazing film in that it's got beautiful cinematography, some brilliant acting, some wonderful music. It's very film noirish, just in the storytelling and a lot of the angles and shots. It hasn't got the femme fatale or anything like that. But there is something very evokes that kind of feeling, that kind of style. So it's got that darkness and stuff like that. Even, like I say, the narration by Verbal and even some of the shots that are very kind of blurry. They kind of got the soft edges kind of look. It's wonderful to watch in that regard, and like I said, the acting in this, poor Stephen Baldwin, who has possibly the worst beard ever in this. Obviously my previous experience with him was the underwhelming Mr. Murder, and yeah, he's not very good in this, and he's got that same annoying bowl haircut. But yeah, he was probably the weakest link in this whole movie. Everybody else is brilliant, and of course Kevin Spacey stands out above everybody else for me. I have seen a fascinating theory that his character in Usual Suspects is the same as the character in his character in Seven. Now, I think that might just be somebody overthinking it, but seeing the comparisons and seeing the links, actually I think it's slightly believable. But no matter how much all of the elements in this I really like, I really don't like this movie. It bored me to tears. And it's quite easily, this movie, I looked up, it is so highly listed on like IMDb and stuff like that of, you know, top movies you should see, and it's got a high rating on IMDb and most other websites, and it just didn't do it for me. And it's annoying because this is one of those movies, I'm pretty sure this got mentioned when I did my A-level media as well. That's probably why I picked up a lot more on the film noir aspects. But this is one of those movies that it's so, like, mentioned so much in stuff, and, you know, everybody knows that name, Kaiser Soze and stuff. But I don't know what it is. It's not that it's poorly paced, it's not that it's badly told as such, but I just find it really boring, and I found myself getting distracted, and I mean, it's not even a long movie, it's only an hour and 40 minutes long, so we're not talking about anything that's over the 2-hour mark. I wish I could pinpoint what it is. There's just something about it that I find tedious. Maybe it's a guy movie and I'm just not getting it. It's just really not for me, and unfortunately there's not much more I can say about this movie as a result. If you were into your kind of thriller dramas, then do check it out, but it's annoying for me because I can't pinpoint what it is I don't like. And that alone annoys me, as I've said before on a couple of other movies. If I can't pinpoint what it is, then that will proceed to bug me throughout the rest of the movie, because I will be trying to figure it out what it is that's pissing me off. But I just, like I say, I don't mind slow moving movies, and this isn't even, it's not really a slow paced movie. It moves along at a steady pace. I just couldn't get into it, and like I say, I can't tell you why. So unfortunately I can't tell you avoid this movie, because I know a lot of people do enjoy it, so you probably will. It just did not do it for me, and you know, it doesn't do it for everybody. Most movies, you know, are hit and miss with everybody. Likes and dislikes are very subjective and very individual to each person, and maybe because this is so hyped and I came in expecting a lot from it, it disappointed me. And I think that may be the problem, is that I've heard nothing but good stuff about this movie for years. And like I say, I guess seeing the twist ending may not have helped before having really any concept of the actual film. I give it, I don't even know what I give it, because like I say, there's nothing in this that doesn't work. Let's just say 5 out of 10. It's average. I don't find anything astounding about it. But yeah, just I guess give it a chance if you're after a good drama thriller. And something that's dark and that kind of film noirish. If you're after something that's noir but modern, personally I would say go check out LA Confidential first. But give this a try if you've got an hour and 40 minutes to kill. But yeah, sorry, I can't say much more. That was 1995's The Usual Suspects. We'll be back again tomorrow with the 100th movie a night review. I really, as I said yesterday, I can't believe I've gotten to this point. I was watching back my intro video for this series a little while ago, and it was so funny seeing me go, oh, you know, I'll be lucky if I do it for a month, and you know, nearly 4 months later, I'm still going, and you know, I'm coming up to my 3rd shelf. So yeah, I'll be back tomorrow with a war movie. But for now though, this is Sketch saying thank you so much for watching, look forward to seeing your comments, and signing out.